Is this the widest rocket bunny Porsche Cayman in the world? And it's static. Hey guys, I'm Aaron's Alpha. Today, we're not here with an Alpha, but instead with a rocket bunny Porsche Cayman. And this Porsche Cayman is owned by our friend Theo, the most irresponsible young person to give a Porsche, because he does stuff like this to it. But it is crazy.
Something different.
We love the different stuff on this channel. You know how it is, it's not just Alphas. And when I mean this thing is wide, what's it sitting on?
We've got a 335 back tyre on 18-inch rims. I think the fronts are 265 on it.
So what are these usually on when people wide body them? Or what are they stock?
Stock, you've got a 255 on the back and a 225 on the front.
So you have jumped up, what's that, 80, 90 mil on the rear?
Too much, basically.
Too much.
If you come to the rear, you can see how fat the rear tyre is.
So, oh, I'll see if I can get down there and
bend yourself over.
Really show. I hope you guys can see how wide that is. It is astronomical. It does beat our wide body Giulietta by just a bit. We're on 305s, as you know. And what's this? What's the whole? Because I remember you originally had more of a GT kit on it, didn't you? Is that what the rear bumper is?
So the rear bumper is a fiberglass special. So it's 987 top half, 981 bottom half, and in the middle, full custom by myself. There's little side vents and things like that.
Oh, I didn't know
you're not seeing another one with this rear bumper.
So that is a completely custom made rear bumper for this car.
Fully custom.
So while we was at the back, we figured it'd be rude not to get it started up. You can really see there how wide it is. Yeah, there was definitely flames, all right. It's not often you see them fully in daylight like that. What have you done to that thing? What's the exhaust setup for this?
So the exhaust, we've got decap manifolds on it. Back box, we do have a back box, but it's got a valve.
Optional
back box. On a button, press the button, it's straight through, straight out the back.
So that is all the way straight through. What's that? It's literally from the manifold then?
Basically straight out the engine, straight to the back. It's equivalent to having a scaffold pipe on a Fiesta.
Yeah, you've seen straight pipe Fiestas, but have you seen a straight pipe Cayman? So that's something I've noticed while we're at the back. What is going on with this wing?
So obviously, the rear wing, we've got a Getter Designs base from America. Same with the uprights there from them. I think it's a GS wing. Top wing is off a 991 911 GT3. Then we've got custom carbon fibre end plates just to finish it off, and they're wrapped in the same colour as the car.
I was going to say, you've got to do the paint match, haven't you? Because it's just baller.
It ties it all in.
To start paint matching carbon. Look at that beauty. It did obviously, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it, but we can just about see some residue of the old Porsche sticker from before you wide-bodied it. Are you planning to chuck it back on or go underneath? What's your plan there?
As we speak, we've got a new sticker being made in the same colour as the wrap, sort of tie it in and cover up the fadedness we can see on there, because that's not what we want.
Rear lights, are they standard? Is that?
Rear lights, all honesty, are an eBay special. Seems quite common in the Cayman world that everyone fits these lights either in this style or the smoke style.
I'm going to out you here. We know it's an eBay special because we've got the condensation in them.
We see a problem.
Did you not know?
That's not there.
Did you not know?
No.
I'd spotted that earlier when you pulled up in the car.
We need a nice sunny day.
Moving forward slightly on the car, we get into the good bits, the juiciness, the fat rear end. So these were, go on, tell us about them, Pandem?
They're Pandem or Rocket Bunny, come under two names. Wide body kit, which is the full side piece of the car. Not the easiest thing in the world to fit. You've got to cut all your arches out like Aaron has with his Alpha. You then got to weld them all together. seam sealer them up. As you can see, still a work in progress.
I don't know who's got the worst, the worst seam sealer job there.
But if we cover this up, no one has to worry about it. That we pretend that's not there. That will be sorted. Following the car down, we've got the side vents. This side's the intake. The other side of the car is just a false one, just to look nice. They've been done in gloss black to flow with the rest of the car.
Can you see any engine in through there, or no?
You're not seeing any engine anywhere.
No, the only engine
hidden.
you see, if the camera will get through that glass there, you've got a massive engine sat behind us. Go on, what is it? 2 point...
So it's not the big engine, but we've got
one.
reasons behind that. The bigger engines on these seem to get bore scoring quite a lot, which is, if that happens, it seems your engine's gone. It's terminal damage, you're not fixing it 9 times out of 10. So for that reason, that's why I bought the 2.7. Kind of
cheaper.
It's a little bit cheaper.
Insurance at this
Insurance,
age.
the cost of the car is quite similar, but the main thing's insurance at my age. But I am also now regretting the disappointment in the lack of power.
Yeah,
but we've got things to come.
It's one of those, it looks the part. It's like
It
my
does
Giulietto again. I mean, I make a whopping 203 brake horsepower, and it's going to be 2 metres wide. So have you measured this, actually? That's a good point while we're on it.
Not yet. We can get a tape measure.
I think we're going to have to get a tape measure.
We can get a tape measure and figure that out.
Definitely. What is your mounting type here? Is it literally just riv nutted in, and then that's obviously the little black bits you guys can see there. Looks like silicone. It's not.
It's a rubber seal. As you can see,
provided by.
they're not fitting
Rocket
perfect. But these are all stainless steel fixings. Everyone tries to go colour match. Thought I'd go different. Get a nice shiny thing.
Yeah.
Try and tighten with the wheels.
It does work with the wheels, to be fair.
Still debating it. We might go colour matched.
Wheels,
but we've got plenty of time to decide.
Wheels which are absolutely beautiful. What are they?
The work, I can't remember the name of the wheels. They're BBS style, 3-piece. On the rear, an 11J. So we're not the biggest you can go, but we've got a 335 tyre fitted them, as we spoke about before. They're a negative 51 offset on the rear.
Jesus.
So the dish of the wheel is more than into the centre of the wheel, so they are massively deep wheels. But I can't go any wider or we're rubbing on the actual shocker.
What is the brake setup you've got going on here? Is that standard Porsche?
So the rear brakes are completely standard. We've got uprated pads. We've got EBC yellow stuff pads in the rear, which are good. But I didn't notice that much difference. But coming on to the front brakes, this is where we notice a big difference. So the fronts have been built with the help of MRN Technologies, who are quite big in the Cayman scene, quite big with the turbo builds, things like that. So we've got a 997 turbo rear disc with a 7mm spacer behind it. Then we've got a 911 front caliper, front pads, everything from a 911, and spacers made between the caliper and the hub to make it all fit in. So we're now running a 350mm disc compared to the standard 270. Which only just fits under these 18s, which is...
350? What kind of pussy shit is that?
We can't get bigger, we've only got 18s. But that's the main reason I went with 18-inch wheels. If we'd have gone bigger wheels, I'd then need bigger brakes. Rather stick with what I've got for now.
Yeah.
In the future, we might go 19s, 20s, and massive wheels.
We had the exact same thing in our Giulietto when we was building that. I'd bought the Brembo brakes, the like OEM big brake kit, put on the big wheels, and it just looked atrocious not having anything sat behind the wheel. Yeah,
so you need to fill the wheels out. So that was one thing I was adamant about, and I think the rears fill them out quite well.
Yeah, the rears aren't that bad,
with the dish, you don't notice
standard thing, yeah.
But on the fronts, they are near enough touching the inside of the rim, so that is the biggest I can go.
And you can just about see back in there a bit of scaffold pipe that Theo has chucked in there for the exhaust. No, in all seriousness, this build has been pretty much no expense spared. Got coilovers, as I mentioned previously, getting it on that nice ride height. What is it sitting on?
So we've got custom BCs. Spoke to the guys in the technical department at BC Racing. So standard on these Caymans, they run almost like a barrel spring, which is like an oval shape. With how wide I wanted the wheels, that wouldn't be possible to run. So I've got a straight spring like most common cars would have, or a much stiffer spring rate, showing how static the car is and making it so it doesn't move.
That is one thing we spoke about. What is the spring rate, as far as we know anyway? Can we think about it? Can we pull up what it is?
Where's my phone? Over there.
Got it,
yeah, but the spring rate doesn't sound impressive. It's like 9 Newton meters a millimetre.
So we're pulling out all the stops to figure out what this spring rate is.
We've got on the phone, we've got on the emails, so we're running a 3.5 kilogram per millimetre on the front and a 6 kilogram on the rear, which with the weight of this car is basically solid.
I mean, that means nothing to me. I'm a bagged guy. Theo decided he just wanted to flex on us all and run it static, but it's solid. It's the hardest spring rate BC were able to offer for this car. Coming forward from them front arches and coilover setup, you have, is it a different bumper? Is it not?
So
it's not standard,
it's
is
a
it?
replica to the GT4s on the 981s. It's quite common to fit them. They're not the most fun thing to work with when you're repairing bits that have broken off, like the splitter, which has been smashed off multiple times because of how low the car is.
That's the problem with coilovers, man.
Yeah, but we deal with it. And then coming onto the sides of the bumper, you can see where I've fiberglassed in the front pieces of the arch that you get with the Rocket Bunny kit. Main reason I've done this is these are made to fit the standard bumper or the Rocket Bunny bumper, but the shape of this with this big contour here, they're not going in at all with a big gap. So fiberglassed it in to keep it nice and smooth. We are missing the rivets, but we can do that at a later date. We can make them fit.
There's always projects, and obviously you've got custom lights.
Lights have been made with a 991, 911 ring in them with the 4 LEDs. So some people say it looks a bit weird that the full ring's not lit up. That's how Porsche decided to do it on the 991, so it's got that.
And yeah, you've got this little lower section, ain't you? Fog lights, is it technically?
Well, they're daytime running lights.
DRLs.
You can wire them in as whatever you want, but I've wired them as daytime running lights. Unlock the car, they come on. And then you've got the main beam, the low beam, is out of a Mini F56 in the headlights. So the headlights are a hybrid.
We're bringing back a bit of
cars.
Theo history here. This man is a Mini maniac.
Yeah.
Lives and breathes Minis, so he's even integrated them into his Porsche.
You've got to make them fit. You've got to keep things flowing with what you're known for.
Did you cut this vent out, or was this standard?
So the vent's standard, but most people, obviously they're painting the cars, not wrapping them. Paint it all body colour. I decided to paint it all gloss black.
Yeah,
reminiscing of the 997 GT3s with a black smile in it. Gives it a bit of a more aggressive look.
And if you guys can see it here, we have got the 987.1.1. It's dot one. It's
dot 1.1.
It's not a point, it's a dot. Porsche will kill you for that one.
Yeah.
So what's that? Is that on the radiator?
So that's obviously with it being a 2.7, they only have the side radiators. So first thing I did with fitting this bumper, because of the big cutout, is we fitted the 3.4 central radiator, like the 911s. And then the other night when I was deciding, let's paint it all nice and black, we went, why not put a bit of what the car is into it? So we sprayed that on with red. Looks all right, adds a bit of flavour to the front of the car.
What do we think of the red, guys? Do we keep the red, or do we go for a paint match, or
white? Something along those lines.
I think white would be it for me. But leave in the comments what you think would look best, what would pop out, be noticeable. But I think we've covered pretty much everything on this car. And while it looks beautiful, and it is your main goal for it a show car sort of thing?
Oh, honestly, I don't have an end goal. We've built something I thought of building.
We just want it to be sick.
Yeah.
And it's doing a pretty
like
good job.
nothing else. That's what we're going for.
So, I think it's all right with you, Theo. Should we see if it drives as sick as it looks?
Let's go on a little drive. Whoa.
So we've seen it driving. It's time we get in and experience. We're on the inside. We're going to experience how it drives. We've got these. These things are great. I'll show you these when we get out.
Let's go and scrape on some speed bumps.
Scrape some speed bumps.
Stance live.
Stance live. Getting the angle over it. Oh. That was better. That was better than last time.
First time was awful.
Turn right out of here. Go on, clutch kick, clutch kick, clutch kick. Such a knob. Fucking hell, what power is it?
240.
So it's supposed that's not fucking 240.
It feels, all honesty, I think it feels like it's about 110 with the size of these wheels. But we deal with it for now. We need a turbo. If anyone wants to sponsor me on buying a turbo kit, I'm down for it.
Now this is where your average speed zone is, unfortunately. interior, we have got a couple mods. We've got some paint match wrapped interior trims.
Partway done.
Partway done, yeah. Even got OEM cup holder.
That
How
works.
beast is that? It actually
But
works.
this, I won't be able to get it out while I'm driving. This doesn't work. Which, if anyone knows a Cayman or a 911, very, very common. But they're about 300 quid for a new one. So we're waiting.
Got the old ejector switch.
The lights up.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Oh, look at the wing. Look at the wing. Look at the width.
You need to get a video of it at night. Mate, when the lights reflect off it, it looks fucking well good.
It is bumpy. It's not end of the world, to be honest. It's not as stiff as you think when you hear the stiffest possible coils.
Yeah, it's not bad, but
it's
I think
not that bad.
I think it's due to the tyre size on the car and the width of the sidewall.
Well.
It takes up the majority of everything.
Right, so you're turning left at this roundabout. Average speed ends when you turn left at this roundabout. Yeah, let's just go down to 10 mile an hour.
We're going to do 25 until the end. I was doing that all the way.
Yeah, totally legal, yeah. You're pretty much clear to go. You turn left, you've got a big long straight 40, and then you get onto a 50 or a national, and that's where the B road fun starts.
Right, so we've got no cameras.
Go clear, straight past them. Go! It's well long, yeah. This is the crash corner. Stay in your lane. Got right into sweeping left, then a little chicane. You'll see a clearing. Now you're clear, go!
I've not driven like that for a while.
Oh, this car is awesome.
Absolute weapon.
There has not been a car to put a smile on my face that wide in quite a while. We've survived that experience from Theo.
Yep.
Let's look at these handles, you ready? So you get your sort of fake GT3 RS fabric.
But then it pulls the whole handle.
But the whole handle comes off. That's a bit gash.
It's all for the aesthetics. It looks good from a distance.
It doesn't, because they clearly look fake.
It looks better than the old handles where the paint was falling off.
That'll do.
So that's the reason.
Getting out of this thing is a challenge. You just literally just fall out of it. But there she is. She is beautiful. It's a beast to drive. It's a beast on the road. It is incredibly wide. We are gonna, just before we finish up, we're gonna go grab a tape measure. We're gonna find out how wide.
Find out how wide the car is.
Let's figure it out.
Well, go underneath the car.
If you grab the tip.
The tip.
Grab the tip. And try and find the widest point. You're going to have to bring it out. Oh yeah, we could go under.
Right, so I'm at...
Wheel to tyre to tyre.
Tyre to tyre.
You're on point?
Yeah.
We are looking at 2 metres and 2.07 metres. Which is
quite wide.
Actually exactly what I theorised the Giulietta is.
For matching?
I need to... Oh, well, the flares add up to just over 2 metres and my wheels sit further than the flares.
Yeah.
So we should be...
Twinning.
Mate, twinning.
That's what
the collabs we're going to do when my Giuliettas up with this is going to be insane. So, with that measured, we've got our answer on whether this is the UK's widest Cayman. I say it is. What do you guys think? If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.